watching Eddie Vision TV. Like, share, and subscribe.
Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to Eddie Vision TV, the channel where we look at sports differently. I'm your host, Eddie Gona. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Welcome to the family. Now, attention will shift now to the third place playoff. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make the final. Very disappointing, but it is what it is. It is football, and we move on. Now, Panama, they lost to Mexico. Put up a good fight. But, you know, the powerhouse Mexico in Texas in front of that crowd, no chance. But Panama will pose a different threat to Jamaica. A very, very difficult side to play. Panama is our bogey team. I don't even want to put up the record, but they've been beating us over the years. Very difficult side to play against. They are physical, powerful, they pass the ball well, they control the ball. So, not a lot of weakness for this Panama team. And they match up well with the Jamaicans. But what we have is Coach Algrimson, a good coaching team that is able to tactically prepare the team. We've seen that in the last game against USA. And I know they'll be looking at this Panama team thinking, yes, we'll have some of our players available, but it's still going to be difficult. There still needs to be some form of organization tactically and some of the same defensive characteristics that we showed in the semifinals. So with that, I believe much of the same, but after playing 120 minutes in the semifinals, we expect a few fresh faces. A lot of tired legs in the team. Players did extremely well. They work hard for each other. But not a lot of days rest in between. You know, we just have to deal with it. So in goal, captain as usual, Andre Blake, didn't have a lot to do in the first game. And unfortunately, he got beat by a own goal. You know, so it was an easy day at the office for Blake in the semi-finals. So I hope it's the same in the third place playoff. He was well protected in the semi-final. Right back, I'm going with Gray, Tavon Gray, and Mbikisa had a great game. But this is one area I think that can be freshened up. Maybe coach goes with Lembekisa just the same, but this is just for me, you know. A little bit of freshness there. Lembekisa played 100 and odd minutes, so you know, going up against the Panama wingers, you know, it might be good to bring on Lembekisa in the 60 minute or so. Centre back pairings, everybody did well. And for this one, I'm going with a 4-5-1. Just to make it clear, 4-5-1, that can be a 4-4-2 at times. But without the ball, 4-5-1. We did well in that shape, and I think we can continue to play that shape against Panama. So for me, centre back pairing Damon Lowe, Michael Hector. Yes, Nana played well in midfield. Yes, I know. But this type of game, I think he can play defense. You know what I mean? We have it's a game that we need to win. We don't need to be from the start, you know, Damon low in midfield. A very difficult role for him. I know he must be tired. You know, he played 120 minutes in a role that he's not familiar with, really, in terms of playing in that role, and is experienced. Did a lot of running. Coach said was all over the place, so that must take a toll. You know, if he's up to it, if he's fit enough, you know, sure, put him in midfield. But for me, him and low partners, Big Heck at the heart of the defense. Hector had a brilliant game. Don't want to move him from there. Left back, definitely Greg Lee scored the goal after 30 seconds. No other left back. You just have to go out there and do it again. The midfield, Bobby D. Cordova, Reed. Great game again. One of the standout players in the USA game. Got the assist for the goal. You know, so Bobby, Dexter Daps on the right side. Middle of the park, another change for me, Daniel Johnson, DJ, came on in extra time. Didn't have a lot to do. This game will need, you know, to hold the ball, you know, much more. You know, the US game we were just clearing the ball. When the ball cleared. No transition at all in this game. We definitely need to come out more. We can't be in that defensive shell. You know what I mean? So DJ and then Latiba there, you know, push up back into midfield, and I think he can anchor that midfield there alongside Karai Anderson, another player who came on late in the game. Some good flashes. So Karai Anderson and the big man returning on the left hand side, Demarai Gray. I think he should replace Cephas. Cephas did well though, but Cephas is now a good option as a super sub. Have to make way for Gray over there on the left hand side, and up top, Bowser. Rima Jesus. You understand? Man on fire. I know he's ready to go. You know what I mean? Ready to score some goals. You know, so this is the big lineup. You know, we'll have Cephas coming off the bench. Add some firepower. Young Dixon can come off the bench. Jamal Lowe can come off the bench. Dexter Lembekisa, if he does not start, can come off the bench. Romario Williams, Rum, can come off the bench. So this is the big side to beat Panama. Finally, we need to put in a lot of work defensively. You know, so we'll have to do. At times we'll be without the ball for long periods. So we have to be good in defense. Just the same. We cannot go all out with this Panama team. So again in goal, Andre Blake. Right back, Tavon Gray. Centre backs, Nana, Big Heck. Left back, Greg Lee. Midfielders, Bobby D. Cordova, Reed, Daniel Johnson, Joel Latibodier, Karai, Anderson, Gray, and Bowser. Let me know if you think this team can get the better of the Panamanians. You know, the Reggae Boyz versus the Canal Boys. Who will take it? I'm Eddie Guna. Thanks for watching. Always remember, like, share, and subscribe.